What's up, everybody? That's right here with an all-new playthrough. It's Final Fantasy 16. Um, I've been looking forward to this. Ever since it was announced, I was hyped, but then pretty much after it got announced, I kind of went silent on like all the trailers. Didn't do the demo because I didn't want to be spoiled by anything. I just wanted to experience it all, basically fresh. So here we are. Now I wanted to start this yesterday, but I got home a little late, and then it took a little while to download, which I was surprised because usually it downs pretty quick. And then I could have done it last night, but it was kind of late, so I was like, you know what, let me hold off. I set up this background for it, and then said, you know what, I'll do it today, this morning. But yeah, I'm excited. I have not tested out anything, so I might have to adjust the volume here and there, but this main menu music's pretty quiet. But anyways, let's go. Wait, hold on. Just make sure it's... Nah, it should be fine, right? Yeah. Action focused. Yeah, sure.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Am I just spamming this shit? Oh yeah. Straight into a fucking Ifrit Phoenix fight. Nice. It's pretty epic already, I gotta admit. It's nice too to see Phoenix. Oh shit, as a focal point. It's like burn, bird. Year of the Realm, 873. The Nysa Defile. I gotta admit, these graphics are on fucking point.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir. You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
I'm assuming that's something to do with like them all having the same tattoo. Like they're kind. That's actually pretty sick, dude. Let me use magic to put out the fire. I gotta admit though, that was a pretty cool opening with the that'll it for Phoenix fight. Yeah, I don't think Phoenix has really been a focal point at all in Final Fantasy, except for Final Fantasy 11, a couple of the expansions.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
But even in that, I don't think you ever see Phoenix. They just talk about it. Sorry, just woke up, so my throat's a little fucked. I'm focusing. Dude, these graphics are really good. Alright, main menu. Anytime outside a cutscene, double menu, alright. Settings were good. Share this though. Yeah. Redeemable items. Additional content can be redeemed in the system. In the main menu, upon completing a chance encounter in the main scenario. Oh, you know what? That's probably the collector's edition shit that I got. You get it from system from here. I wonder if it pops up. But to complete some chapter or something. Alright. I think the volume... Can I attack right now? No. I think the volume's good. Very sick so far. Generally to walk. This is fully run, but this fully runs like a little jog.
Just in time.
Fucking Bruto's like slamming his head into the ground. It's a pretty big jump. God damn. Lower my mic. Do you imagine getting hit by that shit and just shattering? There's that music.
These iron blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
I mean, didn't sound wrong. They're pretty beast. Zernita Stronghold.
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Marshal. The King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Nice pipe.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
He's a fucking giant.
The capital will lie exposed.
They would just force that guy down.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
I don't think he likes that guy very much. Just put out a cigar in his drink.
Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
It's one thing I want to check. This active Time Lore thing. I heard a lot about this. I just want to see what it's all about. Hold the touchpad to access active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Just kind of gives you more background. Everyone's saying it was like such a great idea. I feel like not using it during cutscenes though, because it kind of takes you out of the moment. But it would like, cause it gets logged later, just check it like after or something, Cernitra. But it gives you like more background on the stuff, which is actually really nice. Shown situated in the western end of the Nysa Defile in the Dalmekian Republic. In the year 873, it served as the site of a meeting convened by the Dalmecians with their wayloader allies in an attempt to enlist their aid. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we just saw. Alright, so I'm going to try them back. You should form this federation with 5 smaller states. It is located southern half the continent of Storm, and its capital in Rendella. It's also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fane. There's no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. Damekia's key political entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the Prime Minister at its head. Kingdom of Wayload. Still surviving nation in Ash. Wayload in its capital of Stoneire, home to the mother crystal of Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerably military might serve to keep neighboring countries at bay. While Wayload does maintain the notional alliance with the Dalmekian Republic in the Southern Storm, it is very much a marriage of convenience. What the hell is at my house? Alright, so the Battle of the Twin Worlds was something they were talking about like 8 years ago. They said with the, not Fort 1. The Battle of the Twin Worlds was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, and the Kingdom of Willowed in the year 865. Sembrequa forces, with the power of the Icon Bahamut, nice, on their side, took the Strait of Athua, or Altha, sure, back from Lud, putting an end to the blockade that had lasted several decades. The Willuders, looking to hold back the Sembrequa, advanced by any means necessary, formed an alliance with the Namekian Republic, who themselves were waging war against the Iron Kingdom on the western front, and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. Dominant, those within who sleeps the power of the Nikon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can only cast elemental magics without a crystal. Okay, so I did see that. So the one guy that kind of like put water in the guy's cup, he used a crystal to do it. So it must be people who have a power of an icon don't need the crystal. Which kind of brings up the point, well, that one dude that put out the fire didn't have a crystal. But also transform themselves into beasts and world-shattering strength at any moment. Quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared from the realm. Fighting force of the Iron Kingdom. Ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of his battalions. Iron-blood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of the overall attitude which has earned them a reputation on the continent on the continent of savage. It was some primitive warriors. All right, very nice.
You cock.
You cock.
Benedicta.
I didn't see that one coming. Jesus.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Huh. Very interesting.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Okay. We can jump. It's a pretty, like, superhero type jump. Like, whoosh. So if you hold it, automatically opens. Okay. Alright, so the ones with the blue are new. As a defile, deep and arid valley located in the eastern part of the Namekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes. The Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into Namekian territory. The Bastards. A unit of trained assassins deployed to the Niza Defile, deep within Namekian territory, and tasked with the elimination of an enemy dominant. So that must be pretty badass if, it's a small crew can kill the dominant. The brand, here we go. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. So that makes more sense than, too, like what I was saying, like, the one guy didn't use a crystal, so they do have some type of power. great nations of Vestia have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders. I'm sorry, they're slaves? Huh. Unless that means they can be used in other nations and I like feel like they're gonna get fucking, they're there to like for war. I guess that makes sense. The Men of the Fist are making a standing army. While officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 stars is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments, and listing provinces, small units employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Cool. Now, I don't have access like the main menu yet. Okay, never mind.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Well then.
Titan. So the Darmok's finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing like icons go against each other is pretty fucking sick. She's definitely a lot smaller. She looks from like from that height. Yeah, Ty don't give a fuck, dude. He's gonna step on everybody. Of course I'd be vacuuming right now, why not?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
I'm gonna mute just for a second while they're vacuuming, so doesn't pick up the sound.
Anytime, Wyvern.
I laughed that they got squished. shit, dude. That guy got fucking demolished. All this fucking blood splatter.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Flashback time. 13 summers earlier, year of the realm, 860. Rosalith, Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stable. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Those two voices. Those are the voice actors from A Plague Tale. The brother and sister there. Well, in that game, they're brother and sister. Very nice. Still vacuuming something to mute. I can't really hear it from here, but it's picking up on the mic.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Press square to perform melee attack for 4 attacks to be chained together. Alright, pretty quick.
Good. Again.
Again. Complete,
Very
alright.
good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Alright. Try to cast fire, range spell. That can strike enemies from great distances.
Keep them coming.
Alright, so it's the Power Phoenix. Got it. Now what? Oh, I wanted me to do it more.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Alright, press R1 to evade an enemy's attack. Evading attack at the precise moment. This will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to counter using square triangle. Alright, very nice. How do I do it again? R1.
Nice try.
Alright, very nice.
Dodge that. I was sure I had you.
That was amazing.
Give me one more.
Don't simply
Oh,
watch
fucked
my
up.
movements. Read them.
Alright, not bad.
Not quite.
Nice. I like how you get that little shadow left there.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield.
My mic's really picked them up in the other rooms. I'm gonna try to lower it.
You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
He's waiting. Execute a Phoenix shift 3 times. The blessing of the Phoenix grants Collide the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix shift is one of the iconic feats. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix shift.
Was it all our shields could move so swiftly?
Pretty sick.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord.
Sorry.
You seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
See a shiny on the second floor right there behind him. Alright, consumable items. Got it. You can make a shortcut on the D-pad. Use potion to fully restore.
That'll have to be for now.
High potion. Potion.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test.
Alright.
You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Bring an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat it this time.
You can do it, Clyde. Just stay calm.
It's so weird hearing the voices. Like, especially both of them together, it just makes me think that, the Plague still.
You're taking this seriously.
I gotta
Going, Clive.
parry him correctly. There we go. Alright, so when you break the will gauge, you stagger him. Though Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix. Ooh, that's actually really sick. I like that attack. Alright, so it takes time to
This time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
I fucked that up.
Keep pressing.
Just a little.
Alright, so you can't use it like
We believe in you.
consecutively.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
It's a pretty sick attack though. Like, use a claw up, it's like the wind comes out. It's a sick picture right there too. Not bad. So I'm thinking that's how, like, this blessing thing, even though they're not dominant, I think maybe the icon of the area, or maybe the dominant chooses who can get blessed with power. And that's why they can use some of these guys, or the guys at least with the marks, can use magics have been blessed. The boon Joshua, there you go, bestowed upon his brother upon Clive's ordination as first shield. Alright, so it is true. Allowing him to wield the fire aspect of magic without a crystal. So the dominant, whoever has the dominant can like bestow the power on him. That makes sense. And that would make sense on like which power they can use, so hence Phoenix with fire. I'm assuming that guy that got squished was water? Would it be shit? No. Leviathan, you would think. I don't know. As long as unless they, because it's probably only, unless they just choose any element, but that wouldn't make sense. It's probably the element that the icons used to. Slamming to custom Rosario for the dominant of the Phoenix to share part of their power in this way. And there you go. And it's right of rejuvenation upon those they appoint as their protectors that they might serve them better. Ronnie Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian of the Rosefield household, he is also a fine tutor indeed. It was he who trained Clive in the secrets of the swordplay. While he may be a hard taskmaster, his belief and trust in the shields that serve under him make him a much-loved leader. Title granted the mightiest, the most stalwart shield of the Rosarian Army. The first shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix and is gifted a portion of the icon's power over flame, a boon known as Blessing of Phoenix. Our main hero, firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade. His practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix, and blessed with the ability to wield part of his fire. Rosalith Castle, situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of the proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath.
See? I told you he could do it.
Little puppy.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Must get tired after using the power.
Joshua, I was just tired. Phoenix's flames are a gift. I mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Why she's looking at us like a bitch.
Your father will be expecting us.
Does she not like us? She's kind of fucked up.
Murdoch?
She heard us fucking groan.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
So she's pissed off at him because of that? That's kind of fucked up.
We should join them.
Like, it's still her fucking kid. Assuming we have something about his mom. We do have about the other two, too. Okay. Joshua, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by the virtue of his awakening at this dominant phoenix. His love and admiration of his elder brother Clive is absolute. He's only too proud to have him serve as first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Did we really have to put that in there? It's funny though. I'm still just checking the volume settings. Annabella. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. What a bitch. Kind of looks like a Jennifer Lawrence. Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids was quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Alright. She's got like gray eyes to go with her fucking gray hair. Did I read this one? I don't think I did. Look, wait. I did. Alright, let's go. That is very nice that they put that in there. So you have to like wait till the scene's over, then go into the menu and look at it. You can like do it on the fly. That's it. Witness the king. Nice chocobo.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the bay to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy. Not now.
He wants to play. He's a puppy.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
At least his dad's respectable, unlike his bitch mom.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Shields dismissed.
Nice stat. Alright, hold on. Before we move on. Let's find out. Find out about the dog? Sure. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwin's expeditions to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in the snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elwin gifted the puppy to the Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Very nice, bro. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. It's chasing the butterfly. It's adorable.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Torgal, best character. Sunrise, sunset. Find your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. I'm assuming that means Torgal shows us the way. Your current destination will be displayed with a... sure, whatever hell symbol that is.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Oh, it just zooms in. Okay, so the dog doesn't show us. Alright, good cast of characters so far. I do like it.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Oh, I want that light. Maybe I can't get there right now. There's a light here. Finding items. These items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the items from the tab of the main menu. Okay. So I don't have to pick them up, I just walk into them. That's nice. It's nice that they're easy to spot too. It's an apple. Fuji. So they are slaves. You guys are the marks. But why would the assassins be slaves?
Good as new. Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak? It was no trouble, really. Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day. Stand, please. Stand. I trust his good fortune will continue. Of course, if that is your lordship's wish. Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve. As do we all, my lord. As do we all. Come along now.
She likes him being nice.
Your duties.
Alright, hold on. Gotta check this again. Bear. Pursue the power to cast magics without a crystal. Ballistia, men and women who awaken as bears are enslaved. So, really? So you don't have to be blessed then? Well, wouldn't they be blessed already if they have power? Or maybe they're just like frowned upon, say, no, you can use magic without a crystal? Like, you're gonna be a slave. Why would you make them a slave? They marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools. Cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. Well, I guess that makes sense. Because see, oh, the shards are rare, but you can use magic. Well, then you're gonna be my bitch. Got it. The system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has thus become so ingrained in Valstinian life that few take pity upon the bearers' plight, seeing them less than human. That seems weird because you seem like you should be fearful of them because they can use like magic. The Markiplier seeks the bearers across Valstia. Right. Identifying them other than human. Newborn babies are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers are being branded and taken into custody of the state. Damn. Bearers evade this test either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. So that might be why his mom doesn't like him, because he was born kind of like as a bear and not as, Phoenix. But maybe, I don't think he got his powers right away. I think he got them after, because it said Joshua gave him them. Yeah, most did not remain unbranded for long. I'm gonna lie, the fucking 54 minutes of this I played feel like there's more story already than there was fucking 15. Cause I cut so much of that shit out. Should I check anywhere? Or is this pretty much gonna be linear right now? Don't want to go there yet.
They're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Puppy's hungry. So he's like a crystal that you mix water. Oh, you know what? They're making the bear channel his power through it.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Start bellies while we can, then, eh?
Wow. I mean, we're getting spoiled with Final Fantasy this year. You had what? The Crisis Core remake, which I do own, but I haven't played yet. We just had this come out, and in January, I think, Final Fantasy VII Part 2 comes out. It's gonna be pretty badass. I gotta admit, these graphics are fucking gorgeous.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
The detail is very nice. I know people have been having problems with their PS5, I guess, overheating. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but apparently it's the graphical, because you have the option of graphical or frame rate that you want to focus on. So if you focus on graphics, it kind of overheats sometimes, I guess. Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. Got it. Yeah, items, pretty self-explanatory. Stone skin. Increases defense. Ooh. Materials. Curiosities. Brazen seal received by all ducal shields upon completion of their accolade. May the blessing of the crystals go forth with us, or go with us, and shield the firebird's flames forevermore. This journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as all current and completed side quests. The night burns red as twin titans clash. Dressed in flame, they vie for dominance. One a beacon of hope, the other an aberration, an affront to the very laws of nature. There's no room in this world for both, for there can only be one icon of fire. So this must be the very beginning of the game we saw Phoenix fighting Titan, Ifrit. fighting for dominance. Because, like, hey, I want to be the only fire one. Let's kill a dominant. Or this is, like, where the story was before we passed out. They're going to, like, hunt down Shiva, I think. Yeah. And then Pride. Which is the one we're doing now. Got it. The gear and icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. So I do have accessories. You can equip 3 of them. Very nice. Okay, when equipped, type slows before an evadable enemy attack strikes Clive. No effect when equipped with random timely evasion. That actually seems kind of cheap though, because he automatically evades. They actually both seem kind of cheap. Equipped complex ability combinations can be escaped by simply pressing square. It's like cheap accessories. So like instead of like you just hit press square and it looks like it automatically attacks. The healing one actually might be kind of useful in case you like forget. But I still need to know. Is it this? No. I don't think we've passed the quest I need to in order to get those items yet. Hey, I hear pigeons, and there they are.
Marquis, forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Oh yeah, he's using his power to trim the bushes. Wow. It's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know.
For how young he is, not Joshua Clive in here, he sounds kind of like a grizzled man.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, mother. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might.
Good luck.
Ah, it's adorable. Sweet pup.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Good man.
Territories fare any better.
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Alright. Check this again. So it looks like the characters get updated too. Lord Commander of the Rosenari Army, outranked only by Archduke Elwyn, who is not only his liege lord, but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwyn consulting with Rodney on all military matters. Barren Deadlands, barren waste, bereft of aether, where no life stirs. And magic is all but unstable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread ever more widely, to place the whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Ooh. Iron Kingdom, also known as the local ton as Heron. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated on the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Loskete. Something like that. The Mother Crystal Drake's Breath rises from a volcanic island situated just within, or without, its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to unique, if largely inward-looking culture. The Mother Crystals, enormous glassy mountains, 5, which tower over the islands of Elsthea. Like normal. It's Final Fantasy there. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Okay. Return to our chambers.
This war we need to wage.
Oops, sorry.
It isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Alright. Ba, ba.
We drove the Ironblood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Making so much fucking noise outside. Okay. Let's go to our chambers. It's an item. Anywhere else? It's quite the view. Not bad. It's a little baby jump. Woo, woo. Yeah, I don't think there's any items over here. Nope. Alright. Let's get our exercise in. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, should talk to you.
No messages, my lord.
Of course, no messages. Good lad.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like
What
any
a
other.
fucking bitch.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, You have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. I have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, but you better reject her. 'Cause, like, she's a fucking bitch. Oh, wait. Whoops. Took too long to active time lore.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
It's the Final Fantasy VIII callback right there. You saw that shit? Nice.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold.
Dude had his chance. He fucking blew it.
My lady.
Got nervous.
Good night, Clive.
It's a nice shot. Nice looking moon too. I totally forgot to look the time lore there. I do it now, and I'll do it off based off the cutscene that you're in. Yeah. Main occupant in the western reaches of the a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. Rosalith has as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosefield. Not mentioning a mother crystal of its own, not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in a bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Ambrosia. Weird name for a chocobo.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
So I come.
Good luck.
wonder if I can pull it up. Damn it. The epic horn blow.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His grace departs. Open the gates.
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Alright, Ambrosia. See you later.
We're ready to depart, my lord. May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you? This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril. Not today, we won't. Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
Okay.
To the marshes, then.
It's also 15 years, and this takes place 13 years prior. She's kind of old for our JRPG character. Just what, 28? Okay, this is interesting. Game of Thronesy. The world map displays. Not the real map music though. Very old school Final Fantasy. Can you hear like the crystal theme like in the background? The road map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to collect via fast travel.